We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cincinnati Reds. The O's have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Hit to third. And there's one gone to begin the evening. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
Yohan Moncada comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now. And, oh, he can't rein it in. A 1-1 home. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in. The bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Galvis, nearly a double play. It's closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
Outside, that's
a ball and no strikes. Santander is off at first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Irvin is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. John Means will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Hit down the third base line. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel.
Ball 1.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Ball
Down
2.
low, 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball.
That pitch is out.
And looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Striding forward, Josh Van Meter. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. And it's fouled away. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. A second for 1. Relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. We've played an inning, still 0-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Career numbers against Sonny Gray, batting at an even 400. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
That is good. The designated hitter, Pedro Severino.
Digging in, Pedro Severino brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Fouled off. And he popped him up. Suarez just to the left of the mound. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That is 7.
Settling in now, Adley Rutschman, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. And now pitch on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez. He's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one.
Outside.
And a fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mancini moving back. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first down.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly balls, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average at 284 to begin play. 26 home runs and an even 80 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
I got to count 2-2.
Misses ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball 3.
3-2.
3-2 now. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kiani Kabako. Down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if we do another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike 1. Ray ready with the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the right fielder. The track, the wall, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your line.
Austin Hayes the next to bat.
The center fielder, Austin.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Urban is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the third base.
So 2 men are gone now in Baltimore at third, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might turn foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander. That ball is absolutely crushed. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. See you later. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 52 for him thus far. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So here's Trey Mancini.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey Mancini.
Will promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one, only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1. Swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9.
Into the box now for Casale. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Mark Payton fouled away. Payton, 28 years old. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail it here 3-1. All set for the start of the 4th. Here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Line drive to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, man.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Ready with the 0-1.
One ball,
plate,
1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hit hard to third. Oh, way to get dirty. The tag gets 1. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Adley Rutschman, he flew out in his last at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Nick Senzel. They'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Josh Van Meter is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Hard hit toward the hole, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter,
Nick Castellanos now. He'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Suarez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Here's a clean lead. Off balance throw, gets it. Nice play there as the side is retired. Let's get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We played 4. It's the Orioles 3 and the Reds 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up is the shortstop, Kiani Cavaco. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Urban has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Good time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report. As you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. At the plate now, Ramon Urso. First
Off the
pitch
plate,
misses
ball
to
one.
him. It's ball one. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
That
And
ball's
no
foul.
one will track it down. The 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing
center
appeal.
fielder.
Hitters rarely
Off
feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Senzel backing up on it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're up 3-2. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from that. That's where they fall behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
1-0.
This one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Oh, and he misses it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound.
He's out.
First takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Cincinnati. The catcher, Kurt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kurt Casale is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So here's Yoan Moncada. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
In the air out to straightaway left. Peyton is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
The left fielder,
Anthony Santander. Stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here. This 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. A ball and no strikes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No hits to this point. In the air now, out to left. Peyton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches, but they still lead it 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Mark Payton.
The left fielder.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. Moncada's there for it, and there's 1 gone.
Now that.
Striding forward now, Nick Senzel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17.
Josh Van Meter is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs. Amir Garrett is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning. And next will be the imposing power batter, Matt Olson. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That ball is absolutely crushed. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Home run number 51 on the year. And it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 28 on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Next for the Orioles.
Into the box, Adley Rutschman. Now this one is crushed. Also to deep center. Senzel backing up on it. To the track. See you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs.
Your attention, please.
Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a home run.
Jesse Biddle. Come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in now, Keani Cavaco.
He
looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Grounded down the third baseline. This will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Ramon Urso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 3 runs already home here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Senzel there to take it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Popped him up. Moustakas over to his left. And that's the third out. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Orioles 6 and the Reds 2. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 65.
Looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Nicholas Castellanos is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
I got 1 ball, 1
2
strike.
runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 2-0 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 6.
Into the box now, Philip Urban. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right there for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis. Left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Start of the 8th on its way. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off the ball.
Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And there's your first down of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw gets him 2 down. So here's the cleanup here. Trey Mancini over 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ball inside.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Fastball. And looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Count full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. First pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Senzel backing up on it. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. So now to the plate, Pedro Severino. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and another one deep out to center field. Center fielder going back. Oh, this deflects right off him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Into the box now, Adley Rutschman.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 9-2 ball game. Tyler Thornburg enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 48.
At the plate, Keone Cavaco. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 9 and the Reds 2. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Casale. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
The left fielder, number 34.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mark Payton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Miguel Castro is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 50.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Nick Senzel. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
Got him reaching there.
No
Strike
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Well, on to Olsen to take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Reds go down quietly. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ramon Urso. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swinging a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Austin Hayes. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First offering on its way. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman, Yohan.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Moustakas has it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty. Stepping in, Josh Van Meter, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and backed up a nice effort to by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
I got the count. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single.
Number 2
right there. He's
designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
At the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Swings through it for strike number 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a chopper to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Orioles make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Baltimore with their 105th win, best in the division. John Means records his 14th winning decision of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
It's September 1st. Welcome to Inside the Show as rosters have expanded. Starting in the AL East, the Baltimore Orioles amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they ran over the Reds 9-2. They now have 6 straight victories. The Chicago White Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-0. The Red Sox went deep 4 times as they defeated the visiting Yankees 9-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Indians allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim had 12 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-2. Chris Davis smacked a home run and drove in 3, leading the Athletics to victory over the Royals 8-2. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-2. The New York Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they used a walk-off and extras to get the win against the Rockies 2-1. The Chicago Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 9-7. The Buccos totaled 13 hits as a team as they stomped the Brewers 9-3. Bryce Harper was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping lead the Phillies to a victory over the Cardinals 9-8. And that's the show on this first day of September. It should be a fun day of watching all the newly minted major leaguers making their debuts. And don't forget to listen in tomorrow to see how they did.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cincinnati Reds. The Orioles look for their 7th straight victory next. Anthony DeSclafani will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big sweeping breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know. For a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Baltimore.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jankowski there for it. 1 down.
Batting second, the left fielder.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jankowski on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that. He's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pedro Severino. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jankowski there for it. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Luke Weaver, the right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, have run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting second, the left fielder.
Now to the plate, Jesse Winker.
Winker.
First offering on its way. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up in the 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner on first with 2 away. 2-0 now. His batter pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's gone 2 for 6. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Stepping into the box, Adley Rutschman. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
That is good. The right fielder. Diaz.
Now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Jankowski there for it.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seven.
Digging in, Luis Garcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Behind 0-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters. And he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jorge Mateo.
He'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Aristides Aquino stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Batting seven.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
At the
ball. And 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Rolled slowly to first. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Keani Cavaco. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning. So here comes the top of the order with a man aboard. So here's Trey Mancini. So look at a fastball too high for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that one is gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 65 for him here, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And now is Yasiel Puig. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Starling Marte as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one to Dietrich, and that completes the double play.
Now batting, designated hitter
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Line hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. So relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Man, that's got to sting the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. Ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. Reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And not in time as the run scores.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Jankowski is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping the track, bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Jesse Winker will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swung on and missed his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. And we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is the changing eye level. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think it can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Nick Castellanos now. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Fastball called for strike two.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We played 3 full. It's the Orioles 2 and the Reds 1. Ready for another chance? Adley Rutschman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Adley.
First offering on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Now the 1-0. That ball is absolutely crushed. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat. As he will take a look at a fastball in there. As that strike zone expands just a little, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
So we got him looking there. Yusniel Diaz becomes the first out of the inning. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. First delivery to him on the way. Jorge Mateo is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Vero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to get too much.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-1 Baltimore. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch on its way. The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-1 the count.
1-1.
Here's the pitch. Slow roller out to short. And that's the first down.
The batter, number 9.
On away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Popped up. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now the designated hitter for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. He takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score holds, it's 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Popped up, back behind second. There is Moustakas to look at him for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's inside.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The center fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
To the plate now, Starling Marte. Swings and grounds it to short. Diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So now to the plate, Pedro Severino. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. And indeed, he might even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now back.
Riding into the box, Adley Rutschman. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. That ball is absolutely crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Standing in now, Yusniel Diaz.
Right fielder.
And the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. And the fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. He's looked at off the plate for a ball. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way is special.
Wade Miley takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 22, Wade Miley.
Into the box now, Luis Garcia. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
At the plate, Jorge Mateo. He'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Miley, 33 years old, was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
0-2 is the count.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Orioles 6 and the Reds 1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 or 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. Now pitch on the way. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
I got the count 1-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Diaz is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, the catcher.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. Next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
1-0.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Pounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
2-2 the count.
Turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. It's looked at, and the count moves full.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fouled off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Puig, and this will get all the way to the wall now.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Marte is under it. 2 down. Now back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Travis Jankowski. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Now batting.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right there.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They trail 6-1. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matta had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Digging in to try it again, Gianni Cavaco. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, outside.
Drilled down the line. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He hits here in the spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, that down 5 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Three and 0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1. At the plate, Starling Marte. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Marte carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Set to deliver the 0-1.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 home. Ripped down the line. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Wow, you gotta love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Striding forward now is the DH, Pedro Severino, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery.
4-1. Ball 2. Aye.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, still going back. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a 2-run shot to left center. 29 home runs for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to start attacking or he's going to be lifted.
Robert Stevenson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Andy Richmond is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Nope. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
Stepping in now, Yusniel Diaz. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
So striding in, Luis Garcia. He singled his last time up.
Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. Barnhart is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Orioles 10 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Walrus.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Popped him up. Mancini has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Jorge Mateo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line from the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
To the plate now, Kiani Cavaco. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Dietrich goes over, and he puts it away for the first out. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Mancini. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball one.
High and deep to right center.
Heading after it is Jankowski.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Standing in, Yasiel Puig. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Yeah, he's going to have to earn his ribby this time up. 2 outs, a little bit different. Can't just pop something out to an outfielder and steal an RBI. You're going to have to find some green grass.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-1 pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Starling Marte would be next. Men on third with 2 down.
Hey.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Pitch to take.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Standing in, Starling Marte. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's
slider high, 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. He gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. That's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Jesse Biddle comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Biddle.
Severino. Be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Count 1-0. That's ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch.
3-0 the count.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Ready with the 3-1. Oh,
Nope,
and it
that's
misses.
inside.
Ball
Ball
4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they like the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Adley Rutschman will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ballgame. As we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch.
Hey.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two out, bases loaded.
Nope.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Two-one pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Aye.
And a called strike on the outside corner
3
there.
balls,
It's
2
full
strikes.
now, 3-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
As a look, now the pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is
Ladies and
retired.
gentlemen,
Orioles
please join
settle
us
for
the
1.
traditional
We'll move on now to the
7-inning
bottom
stretch.
half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 11 and the Reds 1. At the plate, Aristides Aquino. He starts off the inning against a guy who
for the
struck
Reds,
outside last
the
inning. How did
designated
we get
hitter,
to him here?
Number
I'm not sure,
44.
Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball in. He got time.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Ladies and
Here
gentlemen,
comes the Baltimore
your
skipper
attention,
out of the
please.
dugout on his way
Now
to the
pitching
mound.
for the Orioles.
And a change is forthcoming as
26.
that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He is up cleanly, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 3.
Ready once
shortstop,
again, Freddie
Freddie.
Galvis. His 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You've got to make a little bit better pitch with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. The only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in, Eric Dietrich. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Diaz will get there, and he puts it away to... Ready to begin the 8th, and in with the bat in his hands will be Yusniel Diaz.
The right fielder, Yusniel.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that's by him. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos is over a few steps as he puts it away for the 1st out.
The batter.
In now for the O's, Luis Garcia. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
No, that's
down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is taken high, but still a strike. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Jorge Mateo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now,
1-1.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike
1 ball,
2.
2 strikes to count.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Now at the plate, Travis Jankowski. He'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Travis Jankowski. Fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information. Nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with Stand Up to Cancer to make the impossible possible by funding innovative research with the goal of turning every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. Stand up with MLB at standuptocancer.org, because when we all stand together, cancer doesn't stand a chance. Then, if you're sitting in section 121, row 8, you're sitting in the top lucky row of the game. You'll all be taking home a pack of Topps baseball cards. Congratulations from Topps. Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device. Select the game you want and bring your digital ticket with you to the game or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details. Then, do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com.
first pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get
Off
on.
the plate, ball
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you in line.
So now to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Count is even. 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Looked like he was on that one.
One ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Popped him up. Mancini is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number
Stepping
7.
into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the inning is over. Reds lead 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Ready now for Baltimore, Keani Cavaco. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in now, Trey Mancini. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Stepping up now, Yasiel Puig. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Liner towards second. Right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swung on and missed. He got him.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Up next is Cincinnati.
So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Reds down to their last strike. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Throw on to first, and the Orioles continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 11-1 at the end of this one. Baltimore win for the 106th time, most in the division. Luke Weaver hangs win number 11 on his line as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Anthony DeSclafani permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Marco Ramirez takes the rare 3-inning save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League East, the Baltimore Orioles swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 11-1. It was their 7th win in a row. Heading into the day, the Reds are in 3rd place in the NL Central, 8 games out of 1st. While the Orioles sit atop the American League East division, they are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Rays totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-5. In the